Hey everyone, welcome to a new YouTube video. Welcome to the YouTube Faceless channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys 3 different high-performing videos on my long-form channel that has close to about 50,000 subscribers. I want to show you this because these are my top 3 performing videos. I want to share things about how much money they generated. Obviously, you could see already one of them, how many subscribers, the watch time, the CPMs, pretty much everything in between. So you could see this video right here. This video has 123,000 views of video. Now, let me be clear on my YouTube ideology. A lot of people who get into the YouTube faceless, AI automation kind of space, they're hell-bent on getting these viral type videos. If they don't make viral videos, that's all they care about. They don't think it's worth it to do YouTube. And I come from a completely different school of thought. My thought is make money not from YouTube AdSense, but from the products that you offer through YouTube. And that's kind of the stuff that I want to teach here on this channel. However, let's kind of look at this. So to put things into consideration, this channel has about 50,000 subscribers, and it gets roughly, let's just say, 1,500 views a video. Now, some people may say, well, that's not good. It doesn't get a lot of views. And that's true. It doesn't get a lot of views, but it makes a lot of money. And there is a world where you can make a lot of money and not many views. And I'll give you a quick example. There are people who make like animal videos, right, or reaction videos. Those are examples of people that don't make that much money, but get tons and tons of views. And when I say money, I'm talking about everything, not just AdSense, right? Not just, revenue through the AdSense system, but I'm talking about selling products, AdSense, everything mixed together, really creating a brand. So let's get into it. So this video here has 123,000 views, 123 and 137 views to be exact. And you could see here my watch time on those 123,000 is a total of 11,400 minutes. You can see I gained 3,200 subscribers from it, roughly, okay? And the revenue was $911.48. It's a pretty penny if you think about it. The date this video was uploaded was November 30th, 2021. And it kept going till today. I mean, obviously it doesn't make as much as it used to, but this is a phenomenal video, right? That has generated me some passive income. It's generated me subscribers. Those subscribers have ended up buying products and things like that. But like I said, this is in a very, very small niche. It's not like I'm going out of my way to make low view videos on purpose. You know what I'm saying? I'm going out of my way to make sure I figure out how to monetize the channel. I'm not really concerned with too many views, and it just so happened that this video did really well from a view standpoint. So that's the stats on this video, all right? Let's look at the stats on the next video. The next video has 98,000 views. So if you compare the first one, 123,000, which generated $911, to the second one, this one generated 98,000 views, okay? 98,553 to be exact, and it generated $837, okay? And 2,300 subscribers, okay? So across two videos, I've generated 5,500 subscribers. That's a pretty decent number. So you got to think about it. 2 videos were responsible for about a little more than a tenth of the whole entire channel size of subscribers. That's really, really strong. And like I said, this channel here, I've uploaded, like, every video gets about 1,000 to 1,500 to 2,000 views. If it's a really, really, really good video, it will get like 4,000, 5,000 over time, okay? And when I say really good, I don't edit my videos. I don't do all this fancy work. If you want to do that to your videos, you can go ahead. But once again, you're playing the view game. You're not necessarily playing the income game. The real elites are the people who play the income and the view game, which you can do that. But there are certain niches that are harder to penetrate than others. This is a low competition niche, okay? One of the superpowers that I have, and I'll be honest, is knowing myself. I'm not going to be able to edit like Iman's style and all this kind of stuff. And to be honest, I don't want to hire somebody to do that. Me personally, I don't feel like paying $700 for one video to be edited. I would rather put power into my own hands and do things my own way, which is different than what other people do. A lot of other people who watch the YouTube automation space, what do? They edit their videos really good. They'll pay hundreds of dollars to get their videos edited. They hope that it does really well. But let's be honest, most people in any business get spanked. And they start off, with like, let's say an investment of $1,000. They put out 3 videos for that 1,000. They've done nothing, they've learned nothing, and they make no money. And it totally flops. So I'm just sharing with you guys the way I look at things, which is a more long-term view. I'm not concerned necessarily with the number of views. Of course, I want as much as possible, but it's not the end-all, be-all. You need to really create an infrastructure, a whole entire ecosystem, from products for sale, videos, and all that. So $837, you can see most of that money was made, within the first, let's just say, year. But it's nice because it did keep growing. I mean, you look at the views here on October 18th, when was this? What year was this? I don't even know. Let's see, September 13th. I think this was 2024. I'm pretty sure. But is there a date on here? I don't even know. I know the other video had a date. What's the deal here? All right, so this was 2021. Let's see. This was September 15th. Probably 2024, to be honest with you. Or maybe 23. Honestly, I don't know. But you could say from September all the way to October, right, is where it made the most of its views. And let's just say it topped out at 88,000. Then it went all the way to 98,000. So, an extra 10K views for the rest of the year, which is really not bad. Let's look at the last video. So the last video generated 63,000 views, with 1,800 subscribers and $311 in income. Okay, AdSense should be like the cherry on top, honestly. Your products, your work, your hard work, your videos, all that should be assets that create essentially income, not through AdSense, but through the products that you sell. Okay, now let's compare the watch time of this video to other videos. So look at this. This video has 30,000+ views more, right, than this one. But this one has almost the same amount of watch time, right? 4.6K to 4.7K, or 4.7 to 4.6. Now, this one has 500 subscribers more, which kind of makes sense, right? Because it has 30,000 views more. But overall, it's still pretty good, right? And this one is, let's just say it's double, right? This is half this, right? So are the numbers cut in half? Let's see. So this video got 3.2K subs, okay? And this one got 1.8K. This RPM is probably lower, to be honest with you, this CPM here, because $311 that this generated with 63,000 views. This one generated 911. So I'd probably, if I wanted to make this equal, I probably need like an extra $100 to earn, or maybe like 150 or 140 rather, to earn on the CPM here for this one, or not the CPM, but the AdSense. But yeah, the CPM for this video is probably a little bit lower. Not probably, obviously it is lower. But hey, who cares? I mean, it's still income that's being produced. So let me take a minute real quick to share with you guys my whole ideology on generating YouTube videos and how to make money for the long term. So what I have here is a whiteboard. I'll be showing you kind of my point of view here. So every time I create a video, right, let's pull up a marker here. Every time, let me zoom in because this is a little out, zoomed out. All right, so every time I make a video, the idea of that video is that it is an asset, okay? And some assets, let me actually type this rather than, draw it out because I want people to actually be able to read this. So every time I produce a video that is an asset, okay, what does an asset mean? It means that it's going to produce me income with time. It's not going to do it immediately. And I got to think of like, okay, what ways can it produce me income, right? Well, let's think about it. Let's think about it logically, okay? Well, first thing I could do is I can take that asset and I could sell products based on that asset, right? So let me give you a quick example. Imagine I'm doing a video in the survival niche, okay? And I'm showing off a certain knife for sale, like the product is a knife. Well, I could then take it and sell it, right? I could take that very knife and sell it. So let me see what I could do here. So can I draw on this? I think I can, right? Tools, here we go. So let me draw here. So this is, right, the asset. The video is the asset. I'm showing off a certain knife in a survival video, and I'm selling it. So let's just say I have ownership over that product. Okay, that's a product that I can sell. Well, let's talk about, let's say I don't own the product. Let's say it's affiliate marketing. Well, I'm still making money off that product. My main concern is not how much money the video makes. I mean, it's great if the video does really, really well, but it's not my main concern. My main concern is the money outside, right? What's another way that I could produce money from this asset? Well, we said products. We have affiliate marketing. We talked about that. So I'll take this right here, and I'll just write affiliate, AFF. So affiliate marketing, right? What's another way that I can make money from this asset? Well, I can develop a relationship with my viewer. Now, this is the type of thing that goes over a lot of people's heads, but trust me, it's really easy to understand. So let me just kind of share it with you. When you're developing these videos, this is one of the best reasons why it's good to have one singular niche for a YouTube channel. You noticed when I was talking about the YouTube channel I just showed you, I was saying how the channel gets short views and the niche is small. Well, that's because I'm keeping everything in-house within a single niche. I'm not really going outside to other niches. And if I do want to make videos on other niches, I'm going to completely different YouTube channels. Why? The reason why is because when I build a relationship with my viewer, they're expecting certain types of content. When I make a totally different type of content in a different niche, now they're not going to be watching my content anymore. So it hurts my viewership long term. Does that make sense? And so what happens is overall the income from that channel goes down because it's not nearly as relatable to that singular viewer. Now, it's not just one viewer. This is all the subscribers of that channel. People hit that subscribe button because they want to consistently see stuff that's related to that. They trust me as a creator to bring them the pleasure to be able to provide them something that they can consistently watch that is similar in a specific niche, right? And what happens is you'll notice this, especially if you have a YouTube channel, you'll have some viewers that watch your videos for years and they won't forget about you, right? And they'll be commenting and all that. And the reason why is because you're in that niche of their interest. So let's use the survival concept example, right? Let's say I make survival videos and I have, let's say, like a bunch of videos on different knives, different tools, different weapons, bug out bags, what's the best vehicle for survival, all kinds of stuff. And then let's say one day I make a video about my son's graduation. Well, it wouldn't make sense to them. That video is going to get drastically low views, right? Let's say all my other videos get, and I'm just throwing a number out there, but let's say 10,000 views a video for survival. If I make a video about my son's graduation, it could get maybe 500 views, 600 views. Why? Because nobody really cares. It has nothing to do with the channel. If I want to vlog my life and show my life, then it's ideally that I make a completely different channel, not survival related, just, related to real life. And that would be a different channel that I would make money off of. But here's the thing. Not all niches are created equal. The same way not all videos are created equal. You saw the video that produces me more income through higher CPM. You saw the video that produced less CPM. That's because within a niche and even outside of different niches, there are different values behind each category, each topic, each keyword, right? And the keywords are the magic that is really the fuel behind any business. Because when you create that video, what are you going to do? You're going to have to title it. You're going to have to tag it. That's how people are going to find it. That's how YouTube is going to understand who to put the video in front of, right? That only makes sense. So from that perspective, when I make those types of videos that are related to a certain niche, the keywords matter, everything matters, but the content also matters for, kind of creating that similar type content. Now, the way I look at this is that some people say the niche is very important, and I say yes and no. Let me explain. As long as the niche can potentially make you money and there's interest in that niche, you're fine. Even if the niche is small. Why? Because you can have more than one channel. You don't need to have just one channel in a small niche. So, for example, there was this niche that I was creating content for on a smaller channel that had only 1,500 subscribers, but through the course of that year, that singular year, I generated over $70,000 from that one channel. I was selling a $150 product. Okay, so that $150 product, right, even though I didn't have a lot of subscribers, it still provided me income over time. So my point is that niche is important, but it's important to stick to a niche. Even if the niche is small, even if it doesn't get a lot of attention, there's still going to be a way to monetize it. And you don't have to, upload videos every single day to that channel. Remember, every video you upload is an asset. It's a digital asset. Think of real estate, for example. You buy real estate, it could potentially provide you with income over time. The YouTube video is the same thing. It's an asset that will provide you income over time. People will search for the video, maybe people find it, and this is, once again, why I go with search versus interest-based. So there are two types of videos that you can go with. You have search-based and you have interest. Now, of course, there's a hybrid, which we talked about in one of my recent videos, but generally, you're going to pick between the two. So are you going to pick keywords that get searched all the time, or are you going to have high interest type videos, right? The high interest are like the Mr. Beast style that get super recommended. A lot of people watch them for entertainment. They don't necessarily have to search for a video, but the video pops up in their feed. The search type is people have to go searching for that video in order to find it. And when they find it, they'll watch it. And luckily, for me, I personally love search because it guarantees me a way to get into the search. It guarantees me to get views. As opposed to interest, I'm not the type of guy that does prank videos or entertaining videos or highly edited videos. That's not me. So for me, interest is like almost never. YouTube is never going to recommend my videos through interest, right? Those videos that you saw with 120K views, 60K views, 80K views, whatever it was, 90K views, those are search-based videos. And some search-based videos perform better than others. There's really, nothing I could do about that. All I could do is keep producing videos and generate money over time.